think you're in a talking stage, but it's not a stage, you're just talking. You're going to the same places you're saying you don't want your man to be, but that's where you're going to look for your husband. You're saying you don't want your man to be a club nigga, but where are you looking for your husband? At the club. Yes!
And
I'm drinking, you smoking, you riding on me slow motion. I feel like I'm dreaming, let's both get away this weekend. I'm drinking, you smoking.
Hello, hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Gine Chaneli, guys. Gine Chaneli. So, as you can see today, I am joined by two new faces. This is Tash,
Hi.
and this is Todi Mogale AKA HELANG, AKA Miss 24K, AKA Miss Kurasareb, Miss What Do You Mean?
good evening.
Welcome to the party.
Oh,
With regards to the time that we are in, matrics have just received their results. People are going to varsity for the first time. Some people are not even going to varsity. Some people are going to start first year at home. And it's a crazy time. But one thing I thought would be fun to do is to give some realistic advice to our first year self. I don't know about y'all, but first year Layla was a hot mess, child. First year Layla was a hot mess. How was first year time?
I was good.
You were good. You were too good.
You're still a mess though.
I am. Yo. How was first year, Todi? So, one thing that you guys don't know is that Todi was in first year when Kovivi said was up, and she only lived through 6 weeks of first year.
Was this last year?
Yeah. And my darling just changed degrees.
Period.
So you're gonna be in first year again. What I thought would be fun to do was what I tell first year me, a Yuphi edition. So let's get right into this video. Okay? So the first thing I would tell first year Layla is not every day it's a fashion show, please.
Hey.
Not every day it's a fashion show. Not me refusing to buy backpacks when I was getting ready for first year. I was like, I'm gonna carry handbags.
And you
now.
laughed at me for my backpack.
No, I did.
No, you
I did.
She
Whatever.
would say lashes.
I
and
would
she
say lashes.
you want
outfits.
eyeshadow.
Yeah,
Blue
makeup.
eyeshadow.
I used to be that. Like, I stats specifically. See how like the lecture was like 600
Yo, yeah.
I'd always
When you
be
walk
late.
in, you
I'd
have
always be
to.
late. I had.
I would always say fashion show. Like I was always a Danhan, and it stopped making sense. Like I started giving up 3/4, not halfway, Shane. Like
Yeah.
3/4 through the year because I was like, you know
can't
what?
maintain that.
You know what? My breaking point came when I was wearing my Zara pants. Those pants cost so much, guys. I'm at drawing class. Did I not get ink on my Zara pants on campus in the middle of the class? So what did I do? Ask me what I did.
What did you
I took the pants off. I went to the bathroom and I washed them and I put them back on.
Did anyone see
I said, no way, my Zara pants! My Zara pants!
Sometimes you just have to let it go.
Zara buy. That was my very first Zara purchase. And I dried them under the hand dryer.
I would tell people not to be afraid to change their degree. Like it's not
Yeah.
the end of the
That's
world.
important.
Yeah.
Literally nothing worse than if you do something you absolutely hate for your parents or just pride.
Wasting
Your
money,
pride.
actually.
Yeah, change.
Yeah.
Change.
Bro,
If you're not happy in the first 6 months, what makes you think you'll be happy in the next 4 years?
Yeah.
One thing I did, I'll remember, like I was a newbie. I only knew, like, I didn't have friends in first year. People my age weren't my friends. That's on period, okay?
What you guys friends?
Am I a rock?
One day I saw I got these classes: stats, economics, business management, the works, all the commerce ones. What does this hand do? I take a backpack, I pack in my textbooks.
All of them!
How many are there?
You don't want to know! That, you see that textbook, that big one?
Yeah.
And the other one's exactly like
Yep,
it.
yep. I carried that with me.
Because
Yeah,
not
what
high
I
school.
needed.
No,
you
just-
don't.
you really
You never
don't.
do.
Because they have the and now it's a
lecture
it's a
slides.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Lectures. Take literally a notebook, a pencil, or a pen.
Yeah,
That's it.
and
That's
follow
it.
your lecture
Don't even
slides.
take your laptop. Like, why are you
You
doing?
make your notes, shame on your laptop. I know
no,
I used
don't
to
do that.
that.
You're gonna get robbed. Like, that's a thing. Sorry.
If we're actually keeping it to Virgils, you do not need your laptop on campus.
You
Unless you're
don't.
studying. You don't need your
Because
laptop
there's
on
laptops
campus.
on campus at the library.
Yeah. Please, be afraid to bring it. Be afraid. It's okay. A very important piece of advice is don't date. Do not date. I feel like there's no need to be dating in first year. It's your first time having this much freedom. It's your first time being out. This is when it sounds really cliche, but I feel like this is when you find yourself. Ujolelani. Why are you joling? Especially because that you're gonna end up in a relationship that you're gonna be in for years with someone, and you don't have space to evolve.
That's a lie. Your relationship can last 3 months and 2 weeks. And you're just single and act single. And
How long?
Single. 3 months, 2 weeks, and a couple of hours. I've heard.
You can't be thinking, okay, I need a girlfriend, I'm looking for love, I'm looking for this, because you need to give yourself the space to evolve.
Love.
Yo, are you missing something?
But like on that note, I wish someone had told me like in South Africa, you're not the only one in your relationship. I didn't catch the memo.
But in South Africa,
Shooty in South
read as Hatfield. You are not. You are sharing someone with at least 3 or 4 or 5 people. I've heard.
Yo, you think you're in a talking stage, but it's not a stage, you're just talking.
And you know what they do? These little race niggas, okay? I've heard. So they'll invite you over to their room or whatever. When they go to a kaya or the clubs, let's say, it's a different hand. When they go to Antlas, it's a different hand. When they go grocery shopping.
Oh, can you run errands with me?
Yes.
It's a different hand.
On campus, it's also a different
hand.
You
at Tribeca, it's a different hand. You always see him at Ekaya and you guys are catching eyes, but it's not just you, honey.
Period. It's not you. It will never just be you. I'm telling you this for free.
But why is it only black people that have these problems?
No.
Wait!
This is what I'm seeing.
The white people also have these problems. We should go do an interview at the strip. We should go do an interview at the strip.
They have their own problems. This is being.
They have their own problems.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. It's the year for you to find yourself. It's the year for you to evolve into an adult, a real one, not an 18-year-old. So don't go find yourself in someone else, because that's not finding yourself. That's losing yourself, child. Purred. What about you? What's your second bit of advice?
Don't shit where you eat.
Yes! Thank you! Do not shit where you eat. For you that do not know, do not shit where you eat means do not have intercourse or do not have emotional relations with someone in your building or in your apartment building, in your res, don't do it.
Purely virgin.
Purely Vasian. That's what we all are here. Purely Vasian. Chi-chis. It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. There's no point. It gets messy. What was that? Yeah, especially on the same floor. That's even worse. Thank you so much for those words of wisdom. Yo.
Normalize taking us kaftin, yeah? Or learning how to cook and cooking your own food. You will go broke.
You will go broke. Yeah. Normalize taking us kaftin to school.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't be shy.
Please take us kaftin. This thing happens. Learn how to cook. Also grooving every day. That stuff is expensive.
That is also one of my points, is that like groove will always be there.
Yeah.
It's okay to say no. It is not that deep. You do not have to rush now out every time. Yo, guys, but I've got this.
Don't go anywhere without a plan.
Please.
Don't go anywhere without a plan. Know how you're getting there. Know how you're getting home. And then have a backup plan for your plan. Because sometimes your kingas have kinglets. So please, hey, like you need to make sure that you have a plan.
You don't want to be strong, especially if you're like from out of the province and you have no one to go. I can't imagine that. No, don't do it.
Guys, we also need to be aware of the fact that we're not in the same tax bracket as our friends.
Yeah.
We are not. We will never be in the same tax bracket as our friends. We are adults. If your money is not tall in that moment, better believe you'll bounce back. But in that moment, say no. Don't spend money you don't have. Don't owe people you know you can't pay back. Hatfield is small. Hatfield is small. Don't allow your business to get everywhere. And the way that you can prevent that is by having good friends. You need to be okay with the fact that in first year, some friends are not forever friends. Another thing that you need to be okay with is that your body count is going to triple or double or just get larger in first year.
Chichi gang.
Chichi gang? I'm talking about other people here.
Oh, of what you've heard.
What I've heard. What I've heard is that your body count will get
but
larger.
Also, don't just let anyone.
No, don't just let anyone. Don't
Please.
just let anyone hit.
Please.
But as a guy, as a girl, your body count will get larger significantly because you're exploring and you're in this new space and stuff, and you need to be okay with that. Don't feel bad about being sexually active. There's nothing wrong with being sexually active as long as you're being safe.
Safe. Very safe. Please be
as
safe.
long as you're being safe, yes. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Do not feel ashamed. Do not feel worried. Don't feel like that's something that should matter. Personally, if I were sexually active, I would not be someone who counts their bodies because I feel like it's nobody's business. The only reason people keep body counts is to tell other people what their body count is.
Ooh, other people
and
women.
Yes, and I feel like that's nobody's business. So personally, if I were sexually active, I would not keep a body count at all because it's nobody's business, and the people that I have, been intimate with, I know. So why do I need to keep a number? Why do I need to keep a list?
One very important one that I struggled with, your mental health,
Yes.
Something so important. Sometimes if you feel like I genuinely, what I need, what my soul needs is to go back home, please do that more than ever. For someone like last year, obviously it's a big change from high school to university. You lose some friends, you gain some friends, and for someone who's not comfortable with change, it can be a lot. Lost someone in the same year, 2 people in the same year, and then there's school, and it's also dealing with the change of like normal school to pandemic. And please take care of your mental health.
Pandemic school,
please don't do that thing of like going out or drinking to forget your problems.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing you could possibly do to yourself. Take care of yourself. Like even if it's like taking walks, there's so many parks around your campus.
You know what, with pandemic school, man, if your home is an environment that's not good for you, try your best to go back to wherever you're renting or to go back to res or to go back. Like, you need to learn to take care of yourself. Now you're no longer under the wings of the people that were in your household when you were growing up. You need to learn to take care of yourself, and part of taking care of yourself is being self-aware. And when you're self-aware, you know when you're not okay, you know when you're going through something, and you need to learn how to take care of yourself when you're in that state. And when you're gonna start no longer enjoying things that you usually enjoy, so it's very difficult to pick up a hobby or anything like that you would enjoy doing that would take you out of that space. But do talk to people, do talk to the friends that you've made. The university has multiple
outlets.
Yes, multiple outlets for you to make use of, that you can speak. You can have your own counselor at the university. There's plenty of people you can speak to. You can even talk to veteran students like us, because I'm a professional student. You can talk to anyone. Even shoot me a DM or anything like that. You can. That's on point blank, period, baby. So you need to take care of yourself. This is true. That's a very good point.
So you guys might not relate to this, but like for international students, I wish someone had told me, first of all, you need to get used to the area around you, and obviously know your way around campus. Know where the shops are. Know where your friends live. Just know where the safe areas are. Don't walk around alone at night, obviously. And then my second bit of advice, don't speak English in town, because people...
But then what language are they supposed to speak?
People for some reason get offended when you speak English to them. That happened to me in town. So I've been like picking up a few words from Afrikaans and Zulu and Xhosa and all of that. So also then you're just sitting there and the taxi is going past where
it's going past where you need to go.
You're scared to stay after robots.
I think get a travel buddy, like a friend who's also like, who knows the area, so that you guys, when you're going in the same area, you're going to the same area, you're going in the same direction.
Oh, you will fail.
You will fail.
Like,
be okay with failing.
be okay. I'm not saying you'll fail now whole
Oh, your whole year. You might even fail your whole year.
Normalize failing.
Normalize being okay with failing.
Yeah, like
you can try again.
You can fail like a test.
You can fail
semester test, a year.
Do you know how you get babied in high school? Like you get babied if you don't do well, they baby you. You don't get babied in varsity.
What I always say is that in university it's so easy to pass, but in the same breath it's so easy to fail. Like because you're going out or you're just distracted by life.
Not
prioritizing. That's an important thing. You need to prioritize because mommy and daddy are not here if you
and your teachers are not gonna say where's Mang today. So we have finally reached the end of yet another video. Thank you so much to my special guests for showing up.
I've always wanted to say this. Say it. Like this video.
Yes, ma'am.
Comments.
Yes,
subscribe to Layla's channel.
Yes, that's on period.
If you want to
That's on what?
That's on period.
Spam the comments. Share this video. Your faves are here.
Yes, ma'am. And put it on your module group chat. Put it on your module group chat. The one with 256 members on it.
I'm drinking, you smoking, you riding on me slow motion. I feel like I'm dreaming. Let's smoke it away this weekend. I'm drinking, you smoking, you riding.